What's going on, Full Circle Nation? It's Dean back with another episode of Dean Yells at His Phone Camera. So let's get into it. I know it's been a minute. I know I've been busy, but I'm back here and I'm going to start uploading these pretty consistently. I have a new plan that I won't get into today, but I'm stoked about it. So you might be wondering, Dean, what on earth have you been up to? I'll tell you. So we decided to go into the fertilization pest control space, really go down that rabbit hole, if you will. It's not a rabbit hole, it's just a little bit of a different industry. We purchased a company, as I think I told you guys, and we've just been absolutely steamrolling, crushing it. Some cash issues, of course, because I realized that we needed to make sure all of our books were accrual. Dumb lesson to learn, but had to learn it. And now we are just getting after it. Doing a lot of aeration sales as of right now, prepping to do a lot of leaf cleanups, a lot of fall cleanups this year, which we're excited about. That's going to be keep us really busy. So that's awesome. And now we are really just focusing on optimizing the business, trying not to make any changes. We did bring in a sales person, an inside sales rep, to call our current list, to start just basically selling our current customers, calling them. Got that idea from a event I went to, which was awesome. And that's been working out pretty well so far. He just started about 2 weeks ago now. So he's been closing a lot of deals. I think he's probably closed, 15 or 20 aerations so far. And then, obviously mowing, for landscaping for stuff as well. But mainly aerations this time of year, it's what he's calling on. And then our new customer service rep is crushing it. She's really doing a nice job. Our business operations manager, as always, is killing it. And so we're really just scaling up the back end of the business, scaling up the business itself, and making sure we're doing the correct amount of revenue every day. We had some issues with mowing customers this spring, and the last of which just finally, I think, kind of got shaken out. We figured out how we're going to guarantee our mowing service is fantastic forever, actually, pretty much. And I say that, it's a bold claim, but I really think we can do it. We have a whole new plan, which I'll dive into at some other point, about how we got that figured out perfect, because it's only been perfect for probably about 3 weeks now. I think we've had in the past 2 weeks maybe, one mowing complaint, maybe. I guess one. I think I saw mowing complaint in the last 2 weeks. So it's doing really good on that front, and we're just gonna keep doing that. Like I said, I'll do a video at some other time about how we manage our mowing ops. And we are not as busy as we need to be on the landscape side. Kind of dropped the ball there once again, focusing on fertilization, pest control, all that stuff. Except for the fact that landscaping pays our bills currently still. It's not going to next year, but this year it does. So dropping that was not my smartest decision ever. So now we're ramping that back up again. We should be back. We have one crew out. This week I think we've had one crew of 2 to 3 people every day. Next week, same thing. And then we're looking to scale back up to having 2 trucks out again with 2 people each. So with 4 to 6 people landscaping, ideally doing fall cleanups this fall. That would be awesome. Really help us on the revenue side. Continue to cut the lawns. We also purchased some lawns as well. I'll tell you guys about that another time. And we also, on the lawn mowing side, are just, like I said, doing what we can. And then on the fertilization side as well, we have about, a decent amount of fert accounts now also that we're trying to service and make sure are mint. So that's pretty much the gist of the updates. Feel free to check out a podcast I did with Jonas Olson that we just completed. It's on the channel Pest Control Millionaire. Freaking awesome, incredible dude. Great mentor of mine, great friend of mine. And so feel free to check that out. That we went in depth kind of about my story, about what I'm up to, about what our plans are for next year. And hopefully we're going to be on again in about a year from now on that same podcast and have a lot more great stuff to share. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.